Anthony Down Air podcast back for another episode, and we're talking about the latest on Dog the Bounty Hunter, hot pursuit of Brian Laundrie. Plus, Free Brittney gets another boost today. Many Saints of Newark, The Sopranos prequel. We're going to do a live watch on the next podcast on Friday, live at 9. More details on that coming up. Speaking of Sopranos, little Steven Van Zandt was addicted to three ways. Cosby defends R. Kelly.
Hard to break that addiction, by the way.
I know. It's a great addiction. 70s addictions were fantastic. Most popular Netflix of all time. YouTube is cracking down. How much does Frank's wife walk around naked? I survived a killer bee sting. And
that was a last-minute addition.
Should we replace...
What the hell?
Should we replace Frank with Cuddles? All on this episode.
Oh!
Hot topics.
I don't know if I'm going to enjoy this episode.
Fresh off of tonsillitis, Frankie C is here. How you feeling, my man?
A little tonsillitis-y.
Yeah, you look a little tonsillitis-y.
Yeah, I'm on some stuff that a side effect is fever. So I have a little of that going on.
So there you go.
Not great. And my throat's 99%. It's almost 100% better.
You sound a little scratchy, and you're hopped up on all sorts of painkillers and such. So perhaps some racial or homophobic jokes that Frank's accustomed to making will slip out on this episode.
What? You're an idiot.
Dog the Bounty Hunter is hot on the trail of Brian Laundrie. He released this video from earlier this morning. Let's check in with the dog.
At the island, this would be and could be a perfect spot for him to hide. Not too many people out here, but there's a lot of environmental things that we're going to fight. So here we go. The search now is really on. The search has just begun.
Search now is really on. And there's environmental things they're going to fight, Frank.
Now, what island? Do we know where they are?
Kamanawanalia, I think, is the official name of the...
That's a good one.
It's a Grumpy Old Men reference.
That's a good one. Nailed it.
We do know. We know the island. Let me bring it up on the old screen, Zarula, for you here for those who are watching.
See, I think that's a mistake.
What?
I mean, why would he make public where he's looking?
Well, I don't think Brian is necessarily like sitting there with a phone, you know. I don't think if he's hiding on this island, that anybody's going to be able to, you know, notify him.
Perhaps.
The island is right off the coast of DeSoto.
I love when random ads just pop up into your... Holy crap.
Jesus. I can't get rid of it. Where the hell is it? Stupid
I was
ads.
enjoying that. That was all right.
Here's a bunch of fat guys getting on a boat. They're going to go...
That is that scene from Jaws when they're all piling into boats trying to hunt down Jaws. And nobody gets them, but they find like a tiger shark.
Yeah.
All the Jaws fans will get that one.
Yeah. I'm excited. I can't wait for the Jaws fans.
How do you not know Jaws, you jerk? Anyway, I hope Dog gets this guy.
So he contracted a private canine rescue team. And they're searching this island. It's called Edgemont Key. It's off the coast of St. Petersburg, Florida, as you can see on the map right there. Towards the top is St. Petersburg, and you see Fort DeSoto Park right there. And the red dot on the left is Edgemont Key State Park. So that's where they're looking for him. Well, that's where they search for him today. Crew of 4 people carrying backpacks and other supplies left on boats with 3 canines. Chapman confirmed to Fox News he hired the team to help look for Laundrie. He said they had a tip on Tuesday that led them to believe that this might be a possibility. Edgemont has a pilot house, a ranger station, and a lighthouse that was built in 1858, but it is primarily a wildlife refuge. 450 acres is the whole entire island, about 2 miles southwest of Fort DeSoto Park, which is a distance easy to kayak under the right conditions. Speculation that Brian Laundrie may be hiding there because that Fort DeSoto Park, his parents went on a camping trip there between September 6th and September 8th. Remember on the last episode when we said that his parents left with him and that small camper for a weekend and all the neighbors thought that was weird?
Right.
Turns out the ledger for Fort DeSoto Park showed that they were actually there between the 6th and the 8th.
Wow.
So it's not as crazy and nutty as Dog the Bounty Hunter is.
Gets results, right? From what I understand, I've never watched the show,
Yeah.
but from what I understand, what I gather, he wouldn't be as popular if he didn't get results. And I think everybody for all the division we've got in this country, I feel like everybody in the country is rooting for Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Everyone's rooting for the dog. Excellent point. That is an excellent point.
We're all coming together. Go get him, Dog the Bounty Hunter.
We are all coming together for the dog. We're all in the dog pound right now. USA is renamed the dog pound.
That's awesome.
I don't know, and I'm approaching this with caution because I feel like, it was weird. Everybody was making jokes about Dog the Bounty Hunter on day one. He went and knocked on the door, which, by the way, a little update on that. We found out that day that he went and knocked on the Laundrie house door, Brian Laundrie's parents... Laundrie. What am I saying? Laundrie? Why am I saying that?
I don't know.
Brian Laundrie's parents called the cops on him.
The cops are like, what do you want me to do?
Yeah.
Arrest the guy for knocking on your door?
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
It's not going to happen. But good for dog. Go get him. I mean, let the dog out.
But what I was saying was, let me see here. Brian Laundrie's parents called the police on Dog the Bounty Hunter over the weekend. He has joined the search. Northport Police Department responded to a 911 call from the family on the matter. Can you imagine you're the 911 dispatcher? You get a call. The guy goes, oh, this is Mr. Laundrie. You got to be like, holy shit, here it is. And he's like, Dog the Bounty Hunter is banging on my door. Can you come get him out of here?
How do you respond to that?
Hang up. You hang up.
Do you?
You hang up the phone.
I'm sure there are 911 dispatchers that get weird calls all the time. But you have to take every one of them seriously, I would assume. Unless it's an obvious prank. Like people are laughing and they're fucking with you. But you got to respond in some way. Like, oh, sorry, sir, that's not an emergency.
Yeah.
Or we'll send someone out there to talk to Dog the Bounty Hunter, but they're probably not going to arrest him for knocking on your door.
So my mother tells me, she goes, listen to this. And usually when she says listen to this, she wants to tell me something that my father did. Your
mother's down there. Is she joining the search?
You know what? I really got to get her off her ass and get her in on this. I would love to have her next to Dog.
Little side project for your mom.
Dog and my mom out there searching, making it happen. Here's the thing. I can tell you this. I don't know about weird remote parks in Florida, but I can tell you that if Brian Laundrie is hiding in a Walmart or a TJ Maxx, my mother will find him. Okay,
she's got those bases covered.
She's got it covered. That's a solid promise. This man will not go hidden in a Walmart or a TJ Maxx or a Marshalls. It's not going to happen on my
bases are covered there. That's good.
Yeah. So my mother goes, because my cell phone number starts 917 is my cell phone area code.
Only 7 more to unlock. And we got Anthony's number.
So she goes, your father was trying to call you, which was weird because he never really just dials, but he was trying to call me and he accidentally dialed 911. And so my mother gets a call back, not from 911, but from, I guess, the police precinct number.
Okay.
And so she doesn't think anything of it and she just ignores it. They call again. So she picks up the phone. She's like, what? So the woman goes, this is 911 dispatch. We got a call. Did you call us? And she goes, oh, no, did I? And then they figured out. And so the dispatcher said, if you're in trouble.
Oh, like let it say something.
And gave her, I don't want to repeat the word because I don't want to,
Right.
I mean, I'm sure it's not that big of a deal. I'm sure they change the word all the time, but I'm just saying. And she gave her a word to say.
Wow.
Yeah, and I was like, holy shit.
Well, there's a new movie coming out, I think on Hulu or Netflix. I think it's Netflix. Jake Gyllenhaal is a 911 dispatcher. I literally was just watching the preview for it, and I can't remember the name, of course, but it comes out, I think, on Friday, and he's a 911 dispatcher, and the trailer starts with him getting a call from this woman. Hey, honey, I hope you're coming home for dinner, blah, 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 blah. And he thinks it's a prank or his wrong number or whatever. He goes, he's about to hang up, and he goes, someone in the car with you or whatever? And she goes, yes. And does he have a weapon? Uh-huh. And it's like it's like that. It's like that situation. And he's now got this woman who's being held against her will. And she's given, I don't know how she got on the phone with someone, but she goes, am I supposed to be your son? Like, you telling him that I'm your son? He's like, yep. So I forget what it's called, but it's coming out this Friday. It's Jake Gyllenhaal. Looks really good. So
Is it called Jake Gyllenhaal?
I think it is. I think you nailed it. Let me see.
Jake Gyllenhaal 911.
See, that would be. See, why don't we? We're wasting our time here. We should be like
naming movies.
Naming movies. Netflix film. What the hell is it called?
What do you do? I'm in the movie business. Oh, you make movies? Nope. I just named them.
I don't see why not. It's called The Guilty. Weird name, but it's called The Guilty. It's coming out on Netflix. So it looks good. My wife and I will probably watch it. It looks very good.
Can I be honest with you? That name sucks balls.
The name is a little weird.
Yeah.
But the trailer looked really good.
That was a weak ass name. Jake Gyllenhaal 911 is so much better.
Yeah, if it's a comedy, if Zach Galifianakis is in it, then we call it Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, that'd be the best ever. All right, so anyway, Dog's over there hunting him down today.
Love it.
We'll see.
Does he get paid if he doesn't get him?
Oh, okay. So this is what I started talking about. When Dog first arrived in the scene, I know everybody was cheering and kind of making jokes and stuff, but part of me was a smidge skeptical because he was like, we're here to help out, just like I do on my new streaming show on Pluto TV. And I was like,
check it out. Yeah,
he's like working. He was working plugs in.
Yeah, it's a little.
Because let's be honest, like I forget what network his show was on, but it's no longer. Like it died out.
Maybe or Discovery. I don't know.
It was one of those, and then he kind of faded off to the background. Then only people really cared because his wife got sick and she died, and he got remarried, and that was basically the story. And
I feel like he doesn't have to plug anything. He could, if he just showed up and did his job like he's doing now instead of plugging. His popularity will go up regardless of plugging anything. As long as he's chasing after this guy, he's going to gain that popularity back.
It is an incredibly smart move on his part to just throw himself into this.
Did he throw himself in, or did they call him?
Well, they definitely didn't call. I don't think the FBI likes him being involved. That's my guess.
Is it because he's a bounty hunter, or is it just because it's Dog the bounty hunter?
Well,
because it's very popular.
Well, I think it's probably no. I think it's because he's a bounty hunter and he has no business in an ongoing investigation. I don't think they want other people hopping in on an investigation,
doing their job for them.
Yeah, I don't. And they want I will say he's being really responsible. Like he's saying, we're not letting everything out. He's forwarding all the tips that he is getting to the authorities. So he's doing all the right things, but he is a bounty hunter. He's not.
See, I think it should work like Star Wars. The Empire hired bounty hunters to track down Han Solo. Mm-hmm. And guess what? It worked. That's all I'm going to say. So if the FBI all of a sudden relaxed their rules a little bit and said, you know what, we're going to hire some bounty hunters to get this guy. You
think they'd be better off?
The more help, the merrier, I would say.
Yeah. I just, again, like he was in there working. So he said, what he said was he was in Colorado and all his fans started tweeting at him like, hey, you gotta help find this girl.
Okay.
Or find this guy. And maybe she was still missing at the time. I don't remember what it was. So he basically was like, answering the call of his fans. I mean, I hope he's helping. Look, I don't want to be a total.
Seems to be. At the very least, he's keeping everybody updated. It's not like his quiet. He's like, all right, we're on the trace. Trace.
Yeah, but is he turning this into more of a spectacle than it really needs to be?
I don't care as long as he finds him.
If
Whatever he's got to do.
If he finds him, it would just be so 2020. It would mean that when Trump got elected, we just turned the corner into an alternate 1985.
Anything's possible.
Yeah.
Doesn't, I mean, this guy's been to be fair though, Dog the Bounty Hunter. This is what he does for a living. I mean, he tracks down people. That's his job. I mean, it's not like we're asking, me to track down someone.
Right, but what's odd is that what does he really, I mean, he comes with a wealth of knowledge. It makes
contacts
sense.
all over the place. I'm sure he knows who to ask, what to ask.
But that's really all it is. He's just popular. So he's just getting more people to throw tips in or
that helps. Well,
and
the
that
popularity,
helps.
If you're popular and you ask someone for help, that usually helps with them giving you information. If you're some nobody, they're probably not going to talk to you.
I don't want to be a total D-bag because I feel like he is helping.
Power through it.
He is helping a little bit. But the New Yorker in me is kind of like, maybe stop plugging the fact that you're on Pluto TV now.
Yeah, that's a little tasteless. But.
Which he hasn't plugged. And also, I want to say this too. He had a daughter, Gabby's age, who also died. It was a car accident, but
I didn't know that.
He was also kind of like, I feel for this girl,
Sure.
And, I know what it feels like to lose your daughter, and your heart goes out to him on there. Now, his other daughter called him a horrible racist. So I don't know what the truth really is in all this, but for now, it seems like Dog is helping. I think we're all rooting for Dog.
I'm still, if he's a racist, that sucks. And it's terrible. I'm not saying I like the guy, but I just want someone to find him. I don't care if Trump finds him.
Yeah.
Whoever finds him, just find him.
I mean, I heard when he first saw a picture of Brian, he said, "We're going to get that Mexican." And they were like, "Dog, I don't think he's Mexican." He was like, "Oh, I don't know then.
Maybe I won't get him.
Maybe we'll just go back to Hawaii." I don't know. So anyway,
messed up.
I got to share this video with you from TikTok, which actually had me, again, in all, this is all very, very sad stuff, and we're all rooting for Brian to be brought to justice.
Absolutely.
But there was a bit of humor today from this particular video, so I do want to share this with you. But first, Frankie C, Jumpstart Coffee Company.
What a tease you are.
Proud sponsor of the Anthony on Air podcast. There you go. Frankie C is holding up his delicious Jumpstart Coffee medium roast. Character notes. You say caramel or caramel?
Caramel.
I say caramel too.
Yeah, I'm not
a caramel
not ridiculous.
Guy.
Yeah,
but I like to say caramel corn when talking about.
You're just a crazy son of a bitch.
Yeah. Caramel, candy bar notes. What's the other notes on that bad boy?
Candy bar, buttery body,
and
raisin.
Now the only other time I heard the phrase buttery body is when I was laying out by the pool. They're like, "Look at that buttery body right there."
Didn't help that you were eating 2 sticks of butter.
No, it didn't. Remember Kramer when he fell asleep covered in butter?
The butter shave. Love that episode.
I'm covered in oregano and Parmesan.
And it's sticking to me because of the butter. That was a great episode. Newman wants to freaking eat him. And he's the turkey in the thing.
Hey, buddy. I got up on Sunday morning, Frank, and I brewed myself a hot cup. Now I've been going hardcore on the iced coffee, but I brewed myself a hot cup of Joe.
Love it.
I sat outside. It was beautiful weather.
Nice. Did you hear the birds chirping?
Oh, life was grand.
Nothing like it.
Life was absolutely grand. There's my mug.
Look at that.
Outside.
That's like out of a magazine.
I know.
Yeah, photographic bastard, you.
It was beautiful. I had my espresso blend. Absolutely loved it. We'll love Jumpstart Coffee Company for the flavor and because it's great coffee, great cause. If you purchase from Jumpstart Coffee Company, 50% of your purchase, 50% of their profits goes to the Navy SEAL Foundation. Tremendous. Huge. We always love to support brands that support our military and our Navy and our Army. So support them right now, and you can get yourself some savings, 15% off when you use the link in the description for this episode, or click on the banner on the homepage of AnthonyOnAir.com, put in the promo code AOA15, and you will save yourself 15% off of this fantastic coffee, in which you will also be supporting the troops. God bless you if you do that. Thanks so much for helping. Jumpstart Coffee Company, we absolutely love them. Great coffee, great cause.
Indeed.
Now,
this poor bastard.
This guy.
This guy. Yeah, go ahead. You could play it if you want.
Yeah, let's just play it. Let's just play this guy's clip here.
Tomorrow, for my cousin's wedding, and
Going on a
it's a
plane
pretty long flight.
for his cousin's wedding.
So if you have any tips for me on how not to get attacked or accused of being this guy, get at me. Duet this or leave a comment.
Yeah, that is not Brian Laundrie, but that is a guy that actually I saw. There was a photo taken. I think it was in Canada.
Yeah.
All right, this guy's in Canada. There was a photo taken, possible Brian Laundrie sighting. It was him at a bar in a huge crowd, and obviously he looks like him. But I mean, the white T-shirt doesn't help with the beard and the ball. I mean, he's just maybe shave the beard and put on a different T-shirt or something.
You know, you go through life thinking you're a snowflake, that you're like an individual, and then you go and you see this guy looks exactly, and like even down to the bent ear part, like his ears are bent the same way as Brian's ears.
That is ridiculous.
It's insane how much of a spitting image this guy is.
Also, what's wrong with you that you don't follow Gordon Ramsay?
Well, I'm not logged in.
Oh, all right.
I do follow Gordon Ramsay.
Oh, good. All right. Just
He's
wanted
the
to
best
point that out.
TikToker.
He
Yeah.
is.
I follow Gordon Ramsay for cooking tips, and I follow Will Smith for open marriage tips.
Right.
And then I follow Kevin Hart just for
Height.
lack
Tips
of
on how to
tips.
look taller.
Yeah. For the latest shoe lifts. I can say that because I'm short too.
True.
Any hoozles. I did not ran into, but I was getting lunch today. I went out for lunch, and I literally saw a bald guy with a beard going into the place as I was coming out, and I almost said to him, like, how many times have you been stopped and been accused?
It's bad. It's bad, man.
It's got to be bad.
I mean, it's a bald white guy with a beard. You
Yeah.
put a white T-shirt on, you're gonna get stopped.
It's over. I mean, I would literally sell a not Brian Laundrie shirt for these people, were it not for the fact that I don't want to profit off of this piece of shit.
No.
You know, yeah, and so I saw this video, and then I sent it to myself for the show tonight, and Frank could attest to this. I was struggling that the link wasn't working, so I had to go search for it again, and the amount of I think this is Brian Laundrie.
You blip it out. But yeah, there was a lot of people commenting. I think this is Brian Laundrie. I think this is Brian. This poor guy is just trying to get on a plane. He's going to go to an airport, and he's going to get stopped. He's probably going to get stopped. I mean, there's no two ways about it. But
No two ways.
he's got the IDs. I'm sure it'll be a misunderstanding and all that. But my first advice would be get rid of the beard and maybe grow in your hair a little bit. I don't know. Maybe don't try so hard to look like Brian Laundrie.
I just don't think guys like this guy can go anywhere for the next 3 weeks. I mean, until they find this son of a bitch,
Yeah.
I don't think he can go anywhere.
It's not an easy life when you look
No.
like someone. I mean, I could attest looking like someone not really liked by the general population.
That's true. You look like that serial killer. What's his name again? I always forget his name.
I don't remember his name, but yeah, there's a guy out there.
Not
He's not out there. He's in jail.
right.
But he killed his parents, which is not a good thing.
Not a good thing. Free Brittney gets another boost here as a judge suspends Britney Spears' father from the conservatorship.
Yeah, it's over. She's free.
And
This is it.
I thought she was like free, but I guess this was the last part of it. I don't even know.
Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's case closed. You know, she's no longer under the conservatorship. I think that's the end of it. As far
There's
as
a-
I understood from the articles.
Yeah, there's a documentary. Is it coming to Netflix or is it on one of the other things? I don't
I
even
think it's
know.
Hulu.
Oh, Hulu. Everybody's talking about. Is it out already or?
I think it is.
It
I
might
haven't
be out.
watched it, but I think it's out.
Maybe after Sopranos, we'll do a live watch of the
Ooh,
Brittney
bonus.
Little
I'm not
bonus
gonna
Brittney
do
doc.
that.
No, I mean no, not on Friday, but maybe in the future.
Oh, maybe in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll
so-
just go over what her life was like under the conservatorship. That's what that documentary is. But this is, I think it's over. Free Brittney. As far as I understand, this was the last thing.
was getting him.
Was getting him suspended from the conservatorship. I think it's out. That's it. She's no longer under that restraint.
How much more free you think Brittany's going to be?
I think we should free her more. Just keep freeing her. Give her free coffee. Give her free donuts and whatever she wants. Just keep this free Brittney thing going. It's been working well for her. Just ride it out.
She's going to pose naked. You know that, right?
I got no problem with that.
We're on our way to a nudie Brittney.
You think? I think she's engaged.
Yeah.
Just FYI. I don't know if that affects her posing nude or not, but
she was walking around wiggling her hooties the other day on TikTok, like
yeah, but
in celebration.
Somewhat covered hooties, right?
Well, she covered, yeah, but it feels like,
Yeah, once this is over, she can do whatever she wants.
I feel for her. I mean, I know it feels like obviously she's had some issues and stuff, but like whatever wound up happening, and to be so treated so shittily by your own father.
Yeah, I mean, you're sick, 100 and whatever fever, and they're forcing you to perform, and it's like they force her to have what's it called, birth control? What's it called, IUD?
Right. I remember that.
I mean, just this woman, and she wasn't a little kid. She was a woman that had no control over her own life. She's in the spotlight, forced to be in the spotlight the whole time with them. No, it's over. Thank goodness.
Good for Brittney.
Yep.
Very, very free. Good for you, Brits. Bill Cosby defending R. Kelly. I mean, this is just typical 2021.
I mean, if you want anybody in your corner in 2021,
it
is Bill Cosby.
TMZ caught up with Andrew Wyatt, Cosby spokesman. How could you even work for fucking Bill Cosby right now?
I mean, you got to be in his family or very close to his family. That's the only way. I mean, if you're a friend of his, even then, I don't know. And the only thing, you'd have to believe his side, which is hard to do.
It's really hard to do. Anyway, they caught up with this asshole at Avra in Beverly Hills and asked what his client's reaction was to Kelly's conviction on all 9 counts. And he told us that Cosby said the guy was railroaded.
How so?
I mean, how could you say that? I've never seen it, but I believe people when they say there's like video of R. Kelly with a couple of girls.
He's a bit of a scumbag. I mean,
doing like awful things.
It's not good. I mean, they've got all these witnesses and testimony and all this stuff, and it's like, at a certain point, you got to go, yeah, this is overwhelming. Yeah. Railroaded or not? Well, railroaded means that he was falsely thrown under the bus, but it's not railroading when it's all true.
And he married a fucking 15-year-old. Like, of what we absolutely have proof of and know.
Yeah, that stuff alone.
No railroading.
No
railroading.
No. I mean, if it's anything, he was, put on the train and sent briskly into prison. He was
Speaking of railroading, remember a couple of weeks ago when that HR company reached out to me? Here's the person responsible for railroading them, and that's Chase House.
I was going to say, if there's one person who knows about railroading.
Take a ride on the Reading or Reading. I don't know.
Definitely me.
Yeah, right, Frank?
Or getting railed. That's what I wanted to say first. Fuck.
I like how the main star right now is that water bottle. It was drawing focus for me. I'm sorry.
That's what she
by
said,
the way,
Frank.
I gotta jump back to Gabby Petito for a second. Because they were searching so hard for Gabby Petito, they found some other fucking guy.
Yeah, I saw that.
Did they really?
I saw that today. Yes.
And these
Isn't
people,
that crazy?
yeah, he's a father of what, 2? These people are so like happy and grateful.
So, go ahead.
46 years old, last spotted on August 20th, holding a black duffel bag and a tent in the Bridger Teton National Forest, same location where Petito's remains were discovered earlier. The county search and rescue team confirmed yesterday that the body matching Lowry's description had been recovered.
Oh, so he didn't find him alive.
No. They didn't
Bless.
find him alive. But at least, but he's been missing since the 20th of August. So he's been missing for over a month.
I got to imagine that area.
Like, what the hell is wrong with that area? That's
That
like
area's
the 4th
gotta-
person.
Got to have a lot of people there.
It's a national. Have you guys ever been out like in Wyoming or those areas?
No.
Yeah, I was there. You
Me?
you
Really?
kinda-
You were there?
I was there, and you walk around and you see other people walking, and you go, "I could kill you, and nobody would even know." There's just something.
Is that what you say?
There's like I'm not gonna do it, but you look at another person and they look at you, and they're thinking the same thing you're thinking. We're the only 2 people within 4,000 square miles.
Right. This is a quick
Or
rape.
so you think.
Yeah.
So you're thinking of killing someone. She's thinking of raping someone. The hell is going on here?
Well, railroad.
Speaking of rape, wait, can I just say something? Speaking of rape.
Wait, hold on a second.
I can't wait to
Hold
hear
on
where
a
this is
second.
going.
Good.
Can I say something?
No.
Can I say something?
Sure.
We were put in YouTube jail, and I'm not going to call anybody out because that's not my style. But a certain somebody.
I'll give you 3 guesses.
Used a certain word multiple times on the last episode.
I'm gonna have to.
Let's see.
I'm gonna have to use the long words then.
The episode that I wasn't on?
Yeah,
I can't confirm or deny that.
Okay.
it was me.
Do we know what the word was? Could you abbreviate
Yes, it is. See you next Tuesday.
it? Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
But you know
that's a
what? They
harsh
should have
one.
gave me. They should have gave me a pass because I was talking about Joy Behar. So they should have been like, yeah, you know what?
No,
She's right.
You were talking about Anna, whatever. The other
Oh
one.
yeah, her too. That hurt her too. There
All
should, but then even more so, they should have been like, you know what? She's talking about the both of them. Let's give her a pass.
I don't want to get into it, but
You know what, Jason?
why such strong feelings for them?
Listen.
Oh, they're terrible people. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, it's not your fault. It's my fault. I shouldn't have been bringing up these people. I
Right.
shouldn't have been putting them in your purview.
Right. Exactly. You know they trigger me.
So none on you. I take full responsibility for
Right.
this, for what happened here.
That's all right.
So
That's okay.
anyway, so go back to what you were saying, but please tread lightly because
Yeah,
we're
what
being
is,
watched.
speaking of the R word,
Yeah.
I passed someone yesterday in my car. Look at they're like, where is this going? No, it was
I think I saw
assumed
this
to
video
be
on
on TikTok or
insert porn site here. Go ahead.
exactly. Oh, my fantasy. There was a guy. I'm presuming that he was homeless, holding up a sign. Got to be the hottest homeless guy I've ever seen in my life. And my mother was with me, and I was like, "Did you see that guy?" And she's like, "Oh, why? What happened with him?" I go, "He was freaking hot. That's the hottest homeless guy I've ever seen in my life. Like, are you kidding me?" I was like, "Let's go back." And my mother was
How-
like, "Janine,
how was this? Speaking of rape,
I don't know. I don't even know.
what?
I don't even know. It just came up."
Speaking of rape, I was attracted to this homeless guy.
I don't even know why. I don't even know why. It just popped into my head.
Okay.
Oh my God. What are you insinuating? That if you're good looking, you can't possibly become homeless?
Probably not, because I'll tell you right now, it wasn't like he even looked like, he didn't even look homeless. He didn't even look dirty.
So
was
what made you
full
think he was
shit.
homeless?
Holding up the sign that says, "I need money, blah, blah, blah."
Wow. Did you? And you didn't get a picture of him, obviously.
And then on the, like in tiny print, it said, "Sit on my face for $25."
Who gets the $25?
Exactly.
So
And I
what,
was like,
you didn't give him
okay.
any money?
No, she gave him the $25.
Oh, good.
Exactly. 25. I got 100.
Hi-oh.
I gave him 100.
There you go.
But come on. I was like, there's no way. There is no way that. But he was.
Anybody could be homeless. It doesn't. I don't think homeless is discriminatory.
It's
for the
true.
most part.
But if you think of the stereotypical homeless person,
Sure.
he did not look like this. I was just like, damn, okay.
Well, going by your standards, was he like 65 years old, 70 years old?
Young. He was young. He was like
young guy.
30s. Yeah.
In your neighborhood?
Couple of towns over.
All right.
Nope. Guess what? I'll be tomorrow around 12:30.
You're gonna see him again?
You're gonna drive by again. Just
Going out to get some PDQ. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell your husband to keep an eye on the old bank account.
Right.
See if a little $25
charges every day. What are these $25 charges every day?
Yeah, you think he takes credit cards?
We're losing him, but it's pretty funny listening.
The frozen image in Anthony Square right now.
And laugh.
A little squeak of laughter comes through every like 5 seconds.
I'm sorry.
Sorry. I totally
I can see your husband going, why are there $25 debit charges like every day this week?
Yeah, what are we? Oh, that's the Netflix subscription. They went up. Oh, all right.
Oh shit. That's funny. All right, so speaking of which, let's go into this topic here. Little Steven was addicted to three-ways. We learned this today.
Little Steven.
Come on.
Silvio Dante from The Sopranos.
Oh.
Guitar.
He was also a guitar player for Bruce Springsteen.
E Street Band.
Yeah.
So
the one who looks like he doesn't belong there. Yes, go ahead.
Right. He's got a new memoir coming out. And this is how you move books, by the way. This is how you move books.
Yeah.
New memoir coming out.
I would call it this.
What?
I would call the book this. Addicted to Threesomes.
I was addicted to threesomes. He said that he had so many threesomes in the 70s that he developed a temporary addiction.
I feel like after one, you probably would.
Yeah, right. The rocker explained that for the era, threesomes were not unusual. It was a sexually liberated time, he said. The 70s, there's never been anything quite like it, honestly. It was just a wild, wild time, and women were truly, truly liberated there for a minute. I mean, it was a really wonderful time to be alive. Way to make us all feel totally jealous.
Honestly.
The book called Unrequited Infatuations talks about his early days with the then unknown Bruce Springsteen, and of course his recent work as Silvio Dante on The Sopranos. He credits his wife, Maureen, for having been the cure for his threesome addiction. You've got to be a pretty sassy lady to stop that kind of an addiction. I'm sorry.
Right?
Yep, suck a golf ball through nothing.
Anyway.
What was that?
She definitely could suck a golf ball through a
garden hose.
Yeah, there you go.
By the way, I mean, I feel like everybody knows this by now, but just in case somebody doesn't, Silvio's wife on The Sopranos is his real wife.
Oh, really?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember her. I don't think she was in a lot of episodes. Maybe she was.
She wasn't in a ton. No.
I wonder what he looked like in the 70s.
Probably exactly the same.
Getting a lot of threesomes.
I mean,
I don't know. Right? I mean, maybe if you're in the E Street Band, you don't have to, try that hard.
Right.
Yeah,
that was his only thing at the moment. He was just in a band.
He was in a band, and it was Jersey, so.
It was Jersey. Yeah, we're not saying it was.
Nice.
Who knows? It wasn't creme de. It doesn't have to be the hottest threesome in the world.
Right, because it was Jersey.
And you don't know if it was with another guy.
Could have been the Devil's Threesome.
That's
the Devil's Threesome.
Is that what they call it?
Yeah, you don't know that?
2 dudes and a chick is a Devil's Threesome?
Apparently.
apparently Frick knows more about threesomes than I do, which is
I know. I pull out one thing that I know,
Okay.
and all of a sudden I'm the expert. But you say 100 things.
Yeah, but you know that from what, the call sheet on the porn shoot that you were doing, or what?
Yeah, exactly.
How does
Good
it all
one.
work, Frank?
Yeah, that's why I missed the last show.
I knew it. Tonsillitis, my ass.
That was the
Right.
name of the shoot we were doing.
Tonsillitis.
Tonsillitis, my ass.
Tonsillitis.
Nice.
Thank you.
Little Steven was kind of a creepy dude. I'm not gonna lie to
Did he
you.
look creepy when he in the 70s?
A little bit in this. Well, it's the 70s, so.
So everyone looked creepy, right? Is what you're saying.
I mean, everybody looked creepy. In the
My
70s.
father had a mustache in the 70s. That's how you
Who
know
didn't?
it was a creepy time.
I think everybody on the planet had you were born with mustaches in the 70s.
Like, why?
I would agree. There's a shot of him right there. There he is on
that's-
stage.
Let me see. Make it bigger. That's what she said.
He looks like a Marx brother. Anybody who likes the Marx Brothers will get that.
Ugh.
No, he looks creepy there. Well, he looks exactly the same. Got to tell you, that face has not changed.
Yeah.
No thanks.
Yeah,
You
but
think
it's
we'll
true.
ever see him without his bandana
No.
or that wig?
No, I
on
don't
The
think so.
Sopranos? All right.
I don't think so.
You think
But
he's
I mean-
stone cold bald?
Do you think it's
Threesomes.
possible to get bored of threesomes? Because it sounds like that's what happened to him.
I mean, maybe for you guys are definitely look at you. The both of you is salivating because you want one so bad.
Am I salivating? I don't think I was.
Janine,
No,
That's just how you know the difference between males and females. Males are like, oh, threesome, that guy's so cool, and then girls are like, oh, okay.
who here said he was cool?
You were thinking it at least.
Oh, so now
You heard threesome. You heard threesome, and you got a boner.
What I'm thinking
Don't
is
lie to
that-
me.
Anthony, you were saying that he got sick of them, but he said that his wife cured him of it.
Which-
No? I mean, his wife was
But-
the. We lost
Yeah.
Anthony again.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Eh.
He sounded like R2D2 for a second.
Beep you beep you beep you beep you beep.
Right. Nope.
What?
Missed We're losing you. Up. And we lost Anthony. We're
That's
still
all right.
going. That's all right. Now it's the Frankie C and J Sab show. So yeah, little Steven. I mean, his wife cured him, so the wife's got to be great,
Right.
You know.
Suck a golf ball through a
like
garden
Janine
hose.
said. Right.
Right.
Or
Frank
just
finished
a
it.
really wonderful wife that takes
Yeah.
good care of him.
Sure.
I mean, how long could you? Then again, maybe you do get tired of it. Who knows? If you have that many, is that something you think you'd get tired of?
Do you think you would get tired of that?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, that's a. Who knows? I
Is
guess
that like
after-
one of your fantasies? Is that one of your fantasies?
It's not really I mean, I feel like every guy has thought of it, but I don't. It's not my thing.
Not your thing?
It's not
Okay.
for me. No, everybody has that. That's not for me. I'm not that. Why you?
Me? You know I don't like to share.
All right, so there you go. See. So why did you think it was so crazy? I don't think Anthony's coming back, by the way, which is weird because he's the one controlling this whole thing.
Exactly. So
If he doesn't come back, we're just gonna keep going and going. I don't know when this
about
train's gonna stop.
threesomes. And
Yeah,
threesomes?
we're stuck on this topic, by the way. We can't change the topic. Oh, he's back.
Am I back?
Okay. Yeah.
Back. We were talking about you. We were talking about how you need to come back, or else the show we can't
It's just
change topics, and we're just never going to stop because you're in control of stopping the show.
Here's the thing. Now the show is a threesome again, which is what's most important.
You see.
But
Yes.
shh.
I was just gonna say, Janine hit it right on the nose. We heard threesome, and we all the men got very excited.
Right.
I get very excited. No, when I heard Little Steven, I took it right away. It's like, nope. That's a boner killer. I
Boner
guess.
assassin.
Boner
Well,
assassin.
Here's the thing too. We were looking at pictures of him. He's an average-looking dude at best. I mean, I get the guitar playing is kind of a thing, but if him with mediocre looks was bagging that many threesomes, what do you think? Like good-looking homeless people in the '70s were getting? Probably a lot of threesomes.
Probably a lot.
You can keep the $25.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder.
Pulling it down. This guy, I mean,
What
maybe
do
he's doing good. Who knows?
What do you think? I mean, he said the '70s were the most sexually liberated time. What do you think the most sexually liberated time really was?
Probably 60s or 70s.
I was going to say '60s.
Yeah, whenever the freewheeling hippie stuff was big. I feel like 70s was more disco and post Vietnam kind of stuff. This was before and during Vietnam. I feel like we're
Studio 54.
Yeah. Those are the big times though. 60s, early 70s.
60s is like when the orgies started, right? No, I mean not like the first orgies. That was Roman times, but I mean like, I don't know.
That's
We were
true.
talking about this recently. Remember about like how many like back then did people actually sleep with each other as much as they do now, or just not talk about it?
Right. Yeah.
I think there was like that turn.
Well, there was the whole Victorian era where everything became taboo, and it was all. That's why Victoria's Secret became a thing. It was
Oh.
based on the Victorian era where everything was all buttoned up, but Victoria's Secret was what's underneath.
Oh, pulling out some history over there.
That's when that started. I think that was like turn of the century,
Blue
1800s to 1900s. Yeah.
All right. The most popular Netflix show of all. Well, I shouldn't say show. The most popular Netflix of all time.
Are we guessing?
If you'd like to, because I will tell you this. Before I looked at this list, everything I thought was the most popular thing on Netflix
You were wrong?
absolutely was not. I was so fucking wrong.
I mean, are we going to know these shows, or are they like ridiculous things that we'd never watch?
Well, no, I mean, when you look at how many people have actually watched these things.
My guesses. I have two guesses.
Go
One
ahead.
would be The Office, and another would be 30 Rock.
Mm-hmm.
Those are my two guesses. Most popular.
J Sabs?
Orange is the New Black
That's a
is
good
one. Manifest, I heard, was pretty big too.
Oh, that was a TV show or a movie?
TV show. I'm trying to think. What else? I guess everything is original from there, but sometimes shows come and go over there too.
I can't imagine stand-up comedy being popular, but not the most popular. Ozark,
Yeah, that's a good one.
maybe.
Bridgerton is up there too, maybe. All
All right,
right,
what do you got?
Anthony.
Are we
stop
are we
keeping us
way
in
off?
in suspense here.
You got one. And it was the last one that Janine said.
Bridgerton? Wait, what was the other one? The Queen or something?
Queen's Gambit.
No. There was not like the Royals or the hell is
Oh.
it called? I think it's just called The Queen or something like that. It's this British show that everybody seems to love.
Anthony.
The Crown.
The Crown. There you go. Yes,
Crown.
I was going to say that one.
Yeah.
Son
Is
of
that
a
it?
cock.
Is that up there?
Here's what's so crazy about it. Much like a threesome, the fact that we never get this, I think, is what's so
Oh.
intriguing.
We never get
I'll
this.
speak for myself on that one. But yeah, Netflix just doesn't release this information. But here it is up on the screen for those of you that are watching. Here's the most viewed films the first 28 days on the platform. Extraction was viewed by 99 million accounts.
Which one is that?
And I've never, ever heard of Extraction.
Wait, is that the movie with Jason Bateman?
No clue. Now,
It's
Bird
a
Box I
decent
heard of,
movie.
and I remember that one. That came in second with 89 million.
I watched that one.
Bird Box
Bird
was
Box
decent.
good? Yeah.
Weird, but good. Yeah.
But look at the
All
rest of this list. Spencer Confidential, Six Underground. Who
Wait
the
a minute.
fuck-
What does this mean? First 28 days on platform. What is that? The first 28 days Netflix existed.
No, the first 28 days when a movie comes out, they view
Oh,
it.
it's first 28 days.
It's
I got
first
it.
28 days. Now, Murder Mystery, that was the Adam Sandler.
Yeah, I saw that one too.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah.
The Old Guard. What the hell? And these are all just in the millions. Army of the Dead. Okay.
In the millions.
Project Power. Enola Holmes. What the hell? Fatherhood. Yeah, I never
did
heard
watch
of
that
most
one.
of these.
Fatherhood
good?
I watched too. Yeah, that was good.
The next one is the same, basically kind of the same thing. Even though Bird Box had fewer views, they spent more time watching, meaning that like people went back and watched it again or, whatever. So it had 282 million hours worth of views.
Oh my God!
I-
What?
I see The Irishman up there, but to be fair, that's like a 4-hour movie.
It's a 4-hour movie. So they're
You-
gaming the system.
You watch it twice and you're already
Yeah.
Right.
adding millions to the. All right.
By the way, TV shows, I thought for sure
Let's see.
The Office, Friends, we were always told was most popular on the platform. None of that wound up being true. Bridgerton, season 1.
Yeah. See, wow, I'm pretty
Bridgerton.
good.
What?
I was
the-
gonna guess Stranger Things too.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Stranger Things. Queen's
Yeah.
Gambit.
Sex Life I was gonna add too. See, and I've watched most of these on here.
You know what is a really, really underrated show, and it only got 2 seasons, and I wish they would bring it back. It's called Great News. It's
Really?
such a good show. It's just a sitcom, half-hour show. It got 2 seasons, but it was hilarious. I thought it was great, and it didn't dip in quality, and it just went 2 seasons.
Yeah, it's such
It's
a
on
strange,
Netflix.
It's a strange time where there's so many shows, and every show has it. There's almost too many shows to have
Yeah.
like that massive audience anymore.
Yeah, but the thing is, now I'm out of shows, so now I have to watch something else.
You don't watch any shows?
I
you're
do,
out of
but
shows.
I'm out of them.
So here it is. It's Bridgerton, Lupin, which is a French language show.
We.
The Witcher, Sex Life, Stranger
Yes.
Things,
Yes.
Money Heist, Tiger King season 1,
Yes.
The Queen's Gambit, Sweet
Yes.
Tooth, and Emily in Paris.
Wow, Emily in Paris.
Yeah, and if you're going by hours, we actually they're basically pretty much the same.
13 Reasons Why
Yeah.
got up there, and then Ginny in Georgia. Whatever the
Yeah,
hell
that one's
is.
that's a good one too.
What is You?
Oh my God, it's so good.
Season
Yeah.
2 got
Netflix.
more hours than season 1.
See, it's very good. It's about a guy who becomes obsessed with women, and it's so good. It's so good.
So every guy.
No, about
I
a
guess that's
guy.
why it's called You.
Well, he becomes obsessed with certain women.
Ah, okay.
But there's just something I don't know. There's something about him that's very
Is he homeless and
sexy.
carrying a sign?
I was going to say, I'm pitching a show where a homeless guy attracts all the kinds of women around town.
I think that's a winner right there.
I think it is a winner. I think you actually have a show there, Janine.
I mean, okay.
There's a show.
I
That's a
already
show.
am. I do have my idea for a Netflix show, but that's for a few years down the road.
A serious one.
It's
No, I mean a serious idea. Like you actually have an idea.
Oh
that-
yeah, I do.
That you're really gonna try to pitch to them.
Yep.
Great.
So
Good luck.
But Anthony, your wife never watched You,
No, I don't think so.
I've heard
and
of it.
your wife never watched You either, Frank.
Not that I'm aware of. I never heard of it.
Is it one of
Oh,
these like
no.
chick porn shows? Like where it's
Kinda.
like
They probably definitely watched it, but it's not with you here. No, it's okay. You can play your game. I'll just watch some. I'll just try to find something on Netflix.
Oh, jeez.
put an end to this right now, babe. Hey, did you ever watch You on Netflix? She said no, but I could tell in her voice she's lying a little.
She's fucking lying
She's
through her
watching
teeth.
it right now.
She's like, "Shut up."
She's watching it right now. That's why she's not in studio with me.
Yep.
Like last time.
Frank, ask your wife if they haven't watched it. Sure, just ask to watch it with them because it's such a good show.
Is it another one of these shows where a really good-looking man with a foreign accent grabs a woman by the back of her hair and throws her around a little bit?
No,
Or
I
bangs
wish.
Yeah, for
That's
all the
okay to do in shows, but not in real life.
for all the talk, that 365 ain't on any of this stuff.
I know. I'm surprised.
Nor is
What's
the other one.
365?
What's that was the Italian one where the girl gets kidnapped and then she falls in love with
Yes.
the guy.
Got it.
It's not stupid.
For as intelligent and smart as women are, your porn choices are awful. You're just homeless guys and kidnappers. I don't understand any of it.
What about a homeless kidnapper?
That would be
No.
I
amazing.
don't think you could handle that. My wife said she's only seen the first season of you.
That's bullshit. I mean, she's a big fan.
She said the first season. Why would she lie? She would tell me.
Because she's a big fat liar. She
Yeah.
accounted
That's
for,
nice. You just
I
call
bet
my
you,
wife.
425 of those 457 million hours.
You know she's
Maybe-
getting out the Sea Sucker 3000 when you're not. You're playing a game, putting on season 2 of you.
But
Oh my
she
god!
said season 1. This is ratings for season 2. This is not season 1.
What was the one where the guy turned around with the big penis and everybody was arguing over whether or not that was real or not?
Sex Life.
Oh, that was Sex Life. Okay.
You had that in the holster, ready to go.
Yeah.
I was like,
Bang, Sex Life. Got it
Is,
memorized.
is that what Netflix is becoming? Is it becoming like a Cinemax of porn for women?
no, but there's certain things on there. I mean, people probably wouldn't say it's like a porn
It's like-
for them, but you
But it's
know
like
what?
female fantasy stuff.
You can get it going on there. Yeah, definitely.
See, but because women, for the most part, traditionally go for the storyline more, right? Like storylines are more important
Yeah.
than just action. I don't know if I'm.
It
If
depends.
that's,
I guess it depends. Like, you know,
I wouldn't say story.
or
It's
just it's a big part of it. The storyline.
little roughhousing and dominating is part of it. By the way,
Sure,
okay.
but
can
the
I
story into that, you know.
Can I say this? Some woman called me to task in the comments. They're like, "How could you say that women like to
I
be
know.
dominated?" And I'm like, "Only because 98% of the women in my life tell me that. Like, this is not something I fucking dreamed up and
like
started making up."
have you ever watched Janine speak on this show? Hello.
Yeah, I mean, and then here's
It's
the
not
thing.
all women. You can't. You know, we never really say
No.
all women.
Well, I'm not saying all. I'm saying a lot of women
A lot of
like
women.
that sort of a thing. And then when one of the women in our group, like Janine or whatever, like say something like this, like every woman, like they go, "Oh yeah, yeah." Like how many times does that happen where a girl's like, "Did you see that thing where the guy threw the girl around and did all this like crazy stuff?" And they're all like, "Yeah, yeah, I saw that." They all know what they're talking about. It's a shock to me,
Well,
but it's
Yeah.
happened, and it's happened a lot more lately. I don't know why. I don't know what's happening with our little group, but
It's
anyway.
Netflix. I blame
I'm
Netflix.
rubbing off on them. Sorry. Blame Janine.
That's what she
Call
said.
HR.
I blame Netflix too. I blame Janine's Netflix addiction on
It's
this.
true.
She's seen like half of these shows.
I know Janine's
Are you
recommendations.
Is there a
Netflix.
secret like women's text thread where you guys are all sharing what shows you're watching?
I believe so. I believe we're
No,
not
not
allowed
at
to know
all.
about it.
All right.
See, they're all going to deny it, Frank.
I won't tell you the title of the group either. The group text name. Watch this. Get beeped right.
Nice.
We have to talk about Frank's naked wife, but first, the YouTube crackdown.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Let's also take this moment to talk about the store. Oh, here comes my wife now. We moved on from the women porn stuff. Do you want to add anything to the mix? Do you want to defend? You should be defending me in the comments when I get attacked by women for saying things that you and your partner in crime over here tell me to say.
I'm actually surprised it took women this long to attack you in the comments.
Yeah, that's true. They should have attacked me a lot sooner. I think they mostly feel bad for me.
Women, what are you waiting for? Go get them.
No, because when that lady said, "How could you say that women like to be dominated or whatever?" There's a part of all women.
There is.
Boom.
Where were you to defend me against Kathy or whatever her name was? I think it was Kathy.
You really want me to respond to people that comment to you? Because I'm not a nice person.
Yeah, no, that's true. You're not nice at all.
Is she folding your underwear right next to the camera?
Yeah, did you see that? I'll
Yeah.
stop flashing my
I know. Who folds underwear?
there was a pair of shorts.
Boxer shorts? Okay.
Let's before we talk about Frank's naked wife and the YouTube crackdown, don't forget we're adding new supplies to the store, and we added our new mug drop, our microphone only mug. So that is available now
Ooh.
in pearly toilet bowl porcelain white with
That's
the black
attractive.
microphone. So
You're gonna
it's
want to
made
drink out of that.
it's made from recycled toilet bowls, recycled homeless men toilet bowls. So if you'd like
Nice.
to order that right now over at shopanthonyonair.com, or just click the link at anthonyonair.com.
Do it.
YouTube is cracking down on people who don't believe in medical help for illnesses.
You mean? Oh, yeah.
Can't say those words.
Yeah.
You could, but they'll demonetize and take the video down.
You know what the worst part about Janine's C-laden tirade last episode? They like yell at you. They're like, "This was confirmed by human review that your material
No
is
way.
inappropriate." Swear to God.
Did you tell them thanks for the views?
Swear.
And then they were like, "Oh wait, it's Janine."
And, but I think about who's that person, and I wonder if like we have a steady person, like if they're like, oh, "Of course it was Janine."
It's the same guy watching them going, damn it, again.
There's
Yeah.
a checkboard like Frank, Janine, Anthony, and I have like 1,000 checks next to my name.
I'll be honest with you. I think he watches for when our mouths are moving and just fast forwards to this part until your mouth starts moving.
No.
and then he watches.
Stop
Even
it.
especially when it's just the two of us in the beginning, and then Janine
he
pops
skips
up,
all that.
skips right past.
Goes right past.
You
Oh
think
my
he's
God,
ever
now you make me
commented?
feel bad.
I would love it if he comments. Send us
Oh,
a comment.
God.
This,
Now I feel bad.
whoever this guy or girl is who's watching these shows and is in charge
Yeah.
of the content, policing us, say so in the comments. Say, hey, I watch you guys, and I want to let you know I'm watching you. That kind of thing.
But that is legitimately somebody's job. Like,
I want that job.
There, I don't even know what the number is for YouTube now, but there's like 1 trillion hours of video uploaded to the site a day. I don't
Damn.
know who are
I don't
these
know
people.
if it's that many, but it's a lot.
It's a lot. Who are these people that are just like
You got to watch it. Well, obviously the computers do most of the work, and then it's like it's confirmed by a guy, some human. It's going to be he watches us for 3 seconds, sees
Well,
the word.
Let me
and
give
that's that.
people an insight. Every single one of our videos, I mean, every single one gets put on the watch list immediately. And every single time I have
'Cause
to
of me.
I have to appeal it, and then it has to be confirmed by a human being. Every
Do
single
we ever win?
we win 98% of the time.
Oh, that's good.
Yes.
I'll take it.
Yeah. We couldn't get the view past the censors this time around, but
Thanks, Janine.
most of the which really upsets me because it's like at this point shouldn't our channel be on like the trusted list where it's like they know the
98%
rules?
is pretty good.
I mean, and by the way, and this is because they just changed things, but like 6 months ago, like everything we were doing was being like pummeled and we were being like shadow banned. It was awful, but they changed everything because people stopped making stuff and they were starting to lose,
Yeah,
Exactly.
like, okay. I think that's
Well-
what fueled a little bit of the TikTok movement.
a lot. Yes, 100%, 100%. But anyway, YouTube had a policy against misinformation regarding certain medicines.
hmm
And there's a new ban now that includes false claims for all medicine. Like the medicine du jour that everybody's been talking about in the news is obviously a big part of that conversation now. But if you remember pre this thing, there was a lot of not in agreement with that kind of medicine
Huh?
talk.
There were a lot of Jenny,
Jenny McCartney.
Jenny
yeah,
McCarthy
she started it.
followers.
Which coincidentally, I feel like I want to say this with somewhat of confidence, she basically gave up on that and retracted everything that she had said.
That's possible. I don't know. I haven't followed.
I feel like I feel like we did. You never heard that? I want to say maybe I'm giving false information.
Ban him.
Are you okay there, Janine?
Mm-mm.
Um.
Sorry.
Anyway, today they announced a total ban, and they tossed a couple of accounts that were basically known for this type of content. I can't believe there's people out there that's all they do is produce this type of material. That's got to be boring after a little
That's got to
while.
be after the first video. Even if you're a fan of that,
And you
kind of
believe
rhetoric,
in it, even still.
after the first video, how many times could you hear it?
That's kind of what I love about what we do. Like we go from one topic to the next. Like even though we
Try to keep it fresh.
even though we harp on topics for long periods of time,
Sure do.
long periods of
Eventually,
time,
we move on.
it's kind of nice that you spend 10 minutes on it and then you just go, that's it.
Totally.
I think
Your finger was kind of up my rear end there for a second. Janine. Please watch the visuals.
I think it's kind of scary because here's my thinking. People are going to believe what they want to believe before YouTube. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't matter. I feel like everybody lies about everything. There's so much misinformation out there. You can't crack down on it because you don't believe in what they believe in. Because it's just like, it's their beliefs, you know what I mean? It's like how they feel. So you can't tell someone that they're wrong because it's how they actually feel. So to ban them is, I don't know, it's not really cool.
Well,
I hear you,
I
but-
disagree with you a little. I think you can definitely, I think people can believe in what they want to believe in and still be wrong. But here's where
Obviously.
I see the difference. Even though I'm on the side of, even though I feel the same way that YouTube feels, and even though I'm a little afraid of our current times right now, because I feel like a lot of people are making bad decisions based off of bad information. The idea of making it harder and harder for not popular information to break through is a little dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning, like, when, for instance, you look at like Julian Assange and like all these whistleblower people. If you don't have people like that, you don't have, that keeps the world honest. And when you're constantly just shooting down non-popular ideas,
Yeah.
it's a little dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
And I say that knowing in full well we are in very strange times where people are taking that information that otherwise wouldn't have really been out there as much. See, pre-internet, people probably were talking about this or like mailing out newsletters and shit like that. And maybe you saw like an article, a magazine ad in the back or whatever, or on the subway coming home, one of those little pull things, or, and that's how you connected and found somebody. And it was a lot more slow to get that information around. Now it's so fast.
Mm-hmm.
And it's leaving people with like a what do we do kind of a mentality. So even though I do believe that, even though it breaks my heart that people are believing bad information at an alarming rate, at the same time, when we do need that element of, hey, this is wrong and we're going to speak up about it, we might not have it.
Well,
And that's dangerous.
Yeah, it's like, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, you believe in something and you're hoping that people don't get bad information. But those people on that side believe the opposite of what you do and are hoping that you don't get bad information either. So that's where it becomes like a very fine line because both of you are believing in something that the other one doesn't believe it's true. So
Right.
you can't say one is okay and then the other one isn't.
Right. And the thing is that at some point here's where it gets cloudy. At some point, facts, real information, like real facts with being able to back up something is going to win out.
Right.
You would
That
hope.
is not happening right
not
now
happening.
at an alarming rate where you can literally talk to somebody and go, well, but this, and they'll just go, well, I don't believe that.
Yeah, no. And then when you say, show me the facts, you show them the facts. Well, where'd you get that? I got that from, the websites of the government and CDC and all. Oh, well, I don't trust them. It's like, well, there's no pleasing you.
But the thing is that argument is being backed up by their own set of websites and their own set of facts that they.
Yeah, but it's not like based in science and based in the people who created these things and based in the history of the medicine that's been traditionally worked on and used.
Yeah.
It's based on, well, I know one guy that, he had a bad reaction, so that means his whole thing has to be shut down. It's like, no, that's not how that works. I mean, you got to go on. You got to go on what the facts are. You have to go from the numbers and what the medicine. I'm trying to choose my words carefully. What the medicine results are, and that's it.
Well,
I
here's what. Let me throw this other wrinkle into it. I find that because I get every bit of information from the audience, like every mail, text, email. You're only pushing these people towards like apps like Discord, where they can have like Discord is like you can follow like a channel or a conversation. It's like a huge text. I don't even know what it is, to be honest with you. I know what it is, but I never really actually used it. And you can, it's like an instant messaging thing, and these people are getting this information on Discord. So there's always going to be somewhere for this kind of a thing.
Yeah, but whenever anybody does their own research, it's scary. But if you're going to do that, at the very least, choose your sources carefully. Yeah, you might not trust mainstream media. Fine. You might not trust Joe Schmo's website. Also great. Go to the sources. Go to the CDC. Go to the FDA. Go to the people that are responsible. Get it directly from them, and that's don't get it from us either. Don't we're not research scientists. We're not.
Whoa.
Well, most of us on this panel aren't, but we're not journalists. We're not scientists. We're three people talking to you. I'm in my kitchen right now. I'm not in a lab. Go if you're gonna do your own research, which at least go to the sources that you can rely on, not some schmoes. If you're getting medical advice from such and such podcast and you're basing your medical advice on that's dangerous. So, Anthony, back to you in the studio.
I'm waiting for Janine to say something. She seems like she's like,
oh, Janine,
raring up a thought.
Why'd I start a sentence with but? Because already I'm fighting in my head. No. The thing is, people are going to want to believe what they want to believe no matter what. And if you tell them to go look on, like you said, CDC or FDA, they might not believe that either. They might go back to see, well, this happened with this, and this. So right now, the media is obviously not the greatest source. Unfortunately, this is what this world is right now. And so that's why people are like, I rather see like, things that are not talked about, like the effects of something.
Yeah, but how that's true?
Right. Well, that's the whole thing. You don't know. And that's why people go look at other places, because they don't believe in the mainstream media. So
I understand. No, and I'm not saying go to the media. I'm saying
the mainstream media has done things to damage their own reputation. I mean, that's
sure. But
right.
You go to the
they only have themselves to blame. But the thing is that it's just, I don't know. I feel like it's just a sad state of affairs. Last episode, we were talking about the Pfizer CEO, and
What about him?
every three, it doesn't matter. Every 3 minutes from the time that episode, what we said about the guy, every 3 minutes, somebody was messaging me that the Pfizer CEO is not vaccinated.
He definitely is.
And it took a 3 minute search
Yeah.
to not only find out that he is, but to find the exact person who first said that he wasn't.
In a tweet that later retracted it.
That later, exactly. That later like the person who started it said, "Oh, I was wrong,"
Yep. But that original tweet took off
and it
and
doesn't.
was spread like a wildfire.
And it doesn't matter, and people will not believe anything else.
And it was just a rumor, and it was just something that was started and spread, and people just carried it like it was a, like a backpack. They just kept it with them and said, you know what, the guy who made the thing isn't, and that's like became an argument. And it's like, no, that's wrong. Just the Google is a good tool. I mean, but
Google.
look at the sources though. Look at what if you Google something, you might see what you want to see, and that's fine. But look at where that's coming from. Look at the websites that you're getting your information from. And if it's, there's, how do you know which ones to trust? If you don't trust the mainstream media, at least trust your own way of putting facts together. Just you go to the CDC, you go to the FTC. These are the people that make the stuff. You go to their numbers. They're required to report their numbers, no matter what they are. You go to them, they're regulated. They have to be. And if you can't trust that, then what, you're not going to do better research unless you're a scientist that's like a mad scientist that has billions of dollars. How is your research going to be better than the people who made the stuff? That's my argument. This thing on?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay.
I mean, I wasn't listening, but I'm still
That's
here.
fine. Yeah, I figured that. Next topic. No, I don't know.
I think it's a very, very tricky time. And
It is. I think our technology is way ahead of our regulations. We're trying to play catch up. And in most cases, it's not really, we're not getting to the right answers yet. It's just
and I feel like it's a combination of things too, of where people just read headlines and nothing else.
That's true too. Headlines could be very misleading.
And people just get entrenched in their own thoughts and will not no matter what, will never change.
Yeah, and that's why they get an idea in their head and they find the information that supports their idea, and that's what they use. It's not, well, let me see if I'm right or let me see if I'm wrong. It's let me find the stuff that makes me right. And that's what they, you gotta, if you think you have an idea in your head, you want to find out if it's right or wrong. That's the healthy way to do it. Not let me get stuff that just makes me right. That's not going to lead you the right direction. Boom. I don't know.
In 2019, I was looking up Jenny McCarthy. In 2019, Jenny reiterated her claim that she is pro the medicine, but pro safe medicine. She's advocating for delayed application, right? Spreading it out over time, she is saying. So she's not against it.
Right.
Well, that's a step forward.
But she's basically just saying that she wants it. She thinks maybe spreading it out might be more beneficial.
What do you mean by spreading it out?
Yeah, instead of getting it all at once, which
Yeah.
I agree with, and which a lot of pediatricians do now anyway. They do.
You have to, when you mean when you're a kid, when you're a baby, you have to get vaccinated.
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't it over multiple shots? You don't get them all at once. You get a bunch in one every time you go, but it's a few different appointments, isn't it? I could be wrong.
They do them like way different from when we were young.
Yep.
They don't give them to you all at once.
Right.
They give them to you in doses. Plus, like, for example, when they used to give you 5 at once, Now they might only give you 2 or 3 at once, but then also spread the doses out over time
All
too.
right, so that's what we're
See,
doing then.
I believe in that 3 at a time, and I learned that from Dr. Stephen Van Zandt. That's where I like to go with the whole thing.
That's the sweet spot. 3 at a time.
What we
Bye.
call back.
All right, now what the hell is this?
Frank's naked wife. Let's talk about this. I've heard from your neighbors, Frank. It's a problem, and I'm here to confront you. This is a.
Name
By the
one
way,
of my neighbors.
By the way, I hate the cup that you're drinking out of.
Why?
I've never hated a cup more in my life.
What happened to my eye?
I don't know. It's just shitty and awful. It's purple and light blue and red.
You know what
and-
this is?
Oh, is that a Royal Caribbean
It's a
cup?
cruise cup.
Yeah, it's one of the ones with those weird caps that you fill up in the little cruise stations. We take you keep them. You can keep them. So they hold a lot. That's why I use them, and they're very good. I don't know what the ounces are, but
I hope that the plastic for that cup slightly melts in the dishwasher from the
Such a
heat,
dick.
and you drink it and get ill from it. That's what I hope.
that's lovely of you. Thank you.
Here's my question.
Hmm.
Frank does not have children.
Correct.
And since Frank's wife was
Lucky.
walking around naked pre-show around the house there, I thought
Not in front of the camera.
Well, no, she wasn't in front of the camera.
No.
Yeah. Because I've asked her to stop doing that. But I wonder, in a non-child house, how often are you guys walking around naked?
A lot more often than you think.
Yeah. Give us a clue because we don't really, although I will say, I had this thought the other day of I walk around in my underwear far too much in front of my children. I have to stop doing that. It's
Why?
It's just,
Underwear, no shirt.
It's scary.
You don't scare them, because then then you have to explain what the werewolf
I'm not going to be
is.
scary. I'm not a homeless guy. I'm me,
Homeless guy would be all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, he's attractive.
Homeless guy would be great. But I'm like I shouldn't be, and there's no boundaries. I'm in the shower, they just run into the bathroom and they just open the shower door. Hey, what are you doing?
You don't lock your bathroom door?
No, I don't. Janine, do you lock your bathroom door?
If I'm making duties, 1,000%.
You said that like a 3-year-old.
There was so many ways to say that, and you picked the
That's-
hilarious one.
That's the way I picked. Yes, that's the only time. And I know there's people, and I don't know if you two do it. When you make a duty, you leave the door open.
Yep,
No, I'm not one of those people.
You do?
totally.
Even if your wife is home.
Yep.
Does she leave her? I
No.
don't think she. No. There's no way she does.
No.
Yeah, right.
Anthony, you don't? I'm surprised Anthony doesn't.
Janine locks her bathroom door when she goes duty. And Frank leaves his bathroom door wide open.
We're
Wide open.
totally the opposite, Frank.
Wide open.
Can I say something? I shouldn't be saying this, but I'm going to say it anyway. Growing up, my family had a house on the Jersey Shore.
Oh God.
Oftentimes, this was pre-air conditioning days.
Oh God.
1980s. But I had certain family members that they would be going to the bathroom with the door wide open.
See, I wouldn't do it.
Duties.
I wouldn't do
Duties.
that. If
Everything.
were
And I'm-
anyone other than my wife home, I wouldn't do that. Obviously.
Oh my
And
God,
I would
I'm
be like,
starting to
"What are you
sweat."
doing? Close the door." And their response was, "It's too hot to close the door."
Oh,
I
no.
don't care how hot it is.
I'm
Close the fucking
sorry.
door.
Absolutely not.
It's messed up. See, that's messed up.
Yeah, I'm gonna call the cops now.
Frank, I am shocked.
I'm
I
shocked,
am
too.
Why?
shocked that you do
Yeah.
that.
It's not like she would be she'd be in a completely other room. I'm not spending all day in there, and I come out.
I'm
It's not a-
shocked. I would think that it would be Anthony doing that.
I do no. Okay, well here, let me tell you what I do.
Well, you have
Okay, what
kids.
do you
both
do?
have kids in the house. We don't have kids running around.
If there's nobody, if my wife is in the room or the kids are up here, I will go in and close the door. If nobody is up here, my bedroom door, it's what do they call that? An ensuite?
The bathroom's right off the bedroom.
My bathroom is it's in the bedroom kind of so. If there's nobody really up here or whatever, I will just close the bedroom door.
Okay.
That's something.
Even that is a little. That's cutting it close. That's being very. You're playing Russian roulette.
Because then what do you you closing 2 doors now? And these, by the way, these doors, it's not like the bathroom is on the opposite side from the door. It's like you walk in, go to the right, and the bathroom is like right there.
How about this? My friend's house. I find this weird. He has a bathroom in his bedroom. There is no door on the bathroom.
No,
That's weird.
That's weird.
There's
Gotta
no-
have the door.
Is this in Florida or is this up here? Because they do that
This
in
is
Florida
here.
a lot.
This is here. And
A lot of things they do in Florida, I wouldn't recommend.
Truth.
his new girlfriend. I don't even know why I'm going to say this.
I can't wait. Say it.
His
This is going to make the highlight reel, I could tell.
his new girlfriend, when I guess the first couple of times she spent the night there, she also has IBS. And he was like, "Oh, just go to the bathroom right there." And she's like, "Okay." And she gets up and she's like, "There's no door." And he's like, "Oh yeah, it's totally okay." And she's like, "No, I am sorry, but I'm not gonna, go to the bathroom in front of you." And he's like, "No, it's okay. I have no problem with it." And he told me that there's another bathroom like in the hallway. He told her that to not use that bathroom because it was broke, because he wanted to force her to go to the bathroom in his fucking bedroom with no door closed. With
So
no
he
door.
wanted her to do that's
Yes.
Does he have is that like his kink?
That's his
No.
kink.
I-
You hit it, Frank. That's his kink.
He never
Why
said,
else?
He never said that was his kink.
You don't have
But-
to say it.
I think he just wanted to make her feel comfortable.
That's the opposite of doing that.
There
You
is
want her to be
no
comfortable, give her a door.
there's no way in hell. There is if that was me, I would be like, "I'm sorry, but I have to go home." Oh, and there's a bathroom downstairs too.
So there's 3 bathrooms, and he wanted her to use the one right there with no door.
Yep.
That's kind of weird to insist on it. Like, let her shit
That
wherever
is-
she wants and be
Yeah,
comfortable.
that's weird. This is your cousin?
No, this is one of my friends.
Or your friend?
What's going
and-
on with your cousin? Is he still alive?
No, he's good. He's good.
Is there an
Still-
update?
There's not really
When's
much.
the
of an
wedding?
Still planning to meet each other in the Bahamas. So.
Are we
But-
invited to the wedding? Could we do a show from the wedding?
Oh my God, that would
We'd
be
have to
great.
do a show from the wedding.
It'd be like what's that movie? Like Boris. Boris takes a wedding. What's it called? What's his name?
What?
Nobody
you know
knows
who
what
I
we're talking
you know who
about.
I mean, not Boris. I'm thinking of the other
Borat?
character. Borat. Yes, there you go. Part 4, wedding.
All I require is a plate of crab cakes, and I'm good.
Okay.
And something to drink.
All right, so let's get back to Frank's naked wife. How
Wait.
often? What would you say
Yeah,
the
that's what I wanna
percentage
know.
of time is with clothes and without clothes?
It's never like you get up and you take your clothes off and start walking around. It's like you get out of the shower, and you walk around a little bit.
So you don't have like
Clothes on.
naked Fridays?
No, we're not like walking around all day naked. It's just whenever you happen to be naked at the moment, you're walking around that way until you
How
put something on.
How many times do you airplane her?
You mean
What does that even
you mean propeller? Every time.
I mean, like, you get up and you just from side to side.
Oh, I wake her up like that every morning.
I mean, okay.
I stand on her side of the bed, and I do that until she's up.
See, because I can remember back, my wife will kill me for saying this. I can remember back in our early days of our dating, we used to walk around naked like quite a bit. Like we'd have like naked, like if we didn't have to go anywhere, we'd just be naked for the day.
I mean, you're not going to even ask me that because you know the answers.
Yeah, and like it would be like, oh, you want to have a couple cocktails? It's like 11:30. Like well, we're
Naked
not gonna
cocktail
have this-
time.
Naked cocktails. Yeah, we had a good time.
Say, what about the old? There's good naked and there's bad naked.
Oh,
Open in a
God.
pickle jar. it's a turnoff, man.
Coughing.
Coughing naked.
Yeah,
See?
mine was always bad naked. Hers was always good naked.
See, she's trying to pick you with clothes on. You're trying to take them off.
Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out if that stopped for us because of the kids, or does that stop just because of the age?
Yes.
Okay. Thanks for
Well,
confirming.
I
No problem.
obviously still do
Yeah,
it.
same here.
Tana doesn't.
You walk around the house naked
Yeah.
with the kids around,
Yeah.
completely
Listen.
naked.
Oh, what a time! What the? How does that? Wait a minute. That doesn't seem right.
I mean, if I pop out of the shower, I might, run out to the hall closet.
Hustle
or
across to something.
Yeah, but it's not like I'll just.
Start making eggs. It's like
Yeah, like I won't.
What did I
won't
miss?
meander-
What did I just miss? What did I
said
just miss?
I'll
We're
get
making fun of
naked to go to like the hall closet, or if I come out of the shower and I'm naked, I'll go to the hall closet, but I won't go downstairs. And Frank said, "Start making eggs." Yeah, like I won't be like just like,
That's bad naked.
I mean, so your
No,
kids are around. You're just walking around.
Yeah. I mean, it's not as much as it used to be.
Oh, if they're really little, they don't understand what's going on. Is that right?
Yeah, I mean, plus I think when you have the same body parts, you probably feel more comfortable doing that.
No,
You don't think so?
I don't know. I don't feel comfortable at all. No, because I think here's what it is. Because my son's a little older than Janine's kids. Like he's getting to the age now where I'm feeling it. Like with him, I'm like I can't. I gotta cover this up. Like I can't let It's just he's getting older now. Like that's like what Frank. Like when they were younger, who gave a shit? Now that they're older,
barely talk.
Well,
they don't know what. They
yeah.
just don't know what's going on.
Nah, not my daughter.
So if one day she's in school and they say draw a picture of mommy and daddy, and she draws a picture of you naked,
that might be.
There's going to be some questions.
Yeah,
it's going to be a letter sent home.
This is gonna be an old Child Protective Services.
Mom, please put on a bra.
Are we talking head to toe?
Yeah, I have definitely, and I still do sometimes. I don't think there's like I think probably because I have the same parts. It's I feel different about it. Like it's okay, but she does ask me like, "Mommy, do mommies have all have buttholes?"
That is a straightforward person.
Yeah.
What do you think? She's my daughter. She's my daughter, right?
That's true.
But she's like,
I'll hold
she
him back
does
there.
like ask, like what the body part. She does ask, but I don't know.
They got to
It's like,
learn, I guess.
you got to learn. You can't. I don't know.
I don't know, man.
She's fine, but it's not like when we were like living by ourselves.
I
Obviously.
mean, is there an age that you stopped at? What age do you?
I don't know. Probably, yeah.
I mean, after a while, it's got to be like, all right, Mom, I'm gonna throw a robe on.
they're gonna be like 12 and be like, Mom, do you mind, like my friends are like coming over, can you just put something on?
Anything?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But no, it's definitely not like what before when we didn't have kids.
Is this a
obviously.
common thing? I mean, I feel like this is a Janine only scenario.
No.
People walk. You think
No.
there's people that walk around? It's all right.
I think definitely moms do it more than dads.
I could see that.
Definitely.
Makes a little more
But-
sense. Plus, yeah, you have two girls, and they're both very, very, very young. That they're
Right.
not going to. It's not going to scar them. Hopefully,
Frank,
no offense. I'm saying just in general.
no offense.
No offense, but you're skeevy and disgusting, Janine.
No, not
Thank
that
you.
at all.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Attractive, or not. I'm just asking. They're going to be all right with it.
Like I
We'll
said, I
find
think
out.
moms do it more.
Yeah, I don't know.
We'll find
Cool.
out if they turn into serial killers.
Cool.
Because of
Anthony,
Janine's cooter.
are we distracting Anthony? I think we're distracting him.
Yeah,
No.
I think it's time to go.
I was gonna turn on my foot cam because I got stung by a bee and my foot is blown up
Let me ask you, where?
on my
On his
toe.
foot.
No, I mean, where were you when you got stung?
Where on the planet?
I can't. Like I tried to.
What were you doing?
I was walking in a
Getting
field.
stung by a bee.
I had just murdered a bee, and I was walking away with my kids. We were having a picnic at this beautiful place, and I was walking away and I was wearing Crocs because I'm from Long
Oh,
Island
God.
and I'm married.
Man,
Oh my God, there goes your
can't
first
believe you just
offense. No wonder
admitted
why.
that.
The
You
All right, your
deserved it.
offense is worse than Janine's.
the bee
Yeah.
that's worse.
That's worse.
The bee
Thank you.
flew into one of the side holes.
Shut up.
Stung
up.
me right on the side of the. Yeah.
He thought the croc was his nest. The bee's
you can't
nest.
see, it's too far away now, but it's all red. And
Nobody wants to see it anyway. Nobody wants to see your foot. There
When
might be
did you
one or
get
two
stung?
people.
There's gonna be a couple of people that are like, I wish I saw Anne's feet.
Yep.
Craigslist. When did this happen?
Okay, this is what's weird. It happened Sunday. I can't remember the last time I was stung by a bee, or I don't know if it was a yellow jacket. I don't know what it was, but it hurt like a motherfucker. Like more than I thought it would. And I felt it like on my foot, and I was like, that's weird. It felt like it could have been a blade of grass at first, and then I felt the sting, and I pulled my foot out, and I whacked him off my foot.
You whacked them off.
That was Sunday. That was
He whacked
Sunday.
off the yellow jack. By the way, you said yellow jacket, and I hate that. Go ahead.
Why is yellow jacket
It's
bad?
yellow jacket.
I say yellow jack.
Yellow jacket.
Everybody says yellow jack, not yellow jacket. If you say yellow jacket, to me that sounds like it sounds wrong to say it.
What's
Don't
worse,
know
yellow
why.
jacket or shitting with the door open?
Oh.
We ask the tough questions on this podcast. So if you're not ready to be uncomfortable, don't come here.
Right?
Yeah.
I've been uncomfortable since we hit go.
I'm a little my butthole's sweating a little bit right now, so
They didn't need to know that.
that means
Think about it. Think about it. I'll come back to you.
I'm even more
you
uncomfortable.
really got me here. You really got me here.
Yeah, I'll come back to you. Anyway, I'm stung Sunday at 4 or 5 o'clock for 24 straight hours. It felt like there was still somebody sticking a needle.
Did you see? But was the stinger stuck in there?
Everybody keeps telling me this. It looked like there was nothing.
They don't
yeah,
have stingers.
I would have seen it. So
They don't have
Yellow
stingers.
jacks. Yellow jacks don't leave stingers in.
right,
Breaks off. They
bees
don't
do
they?
it. Yeah. So 24 hours of straight, just like pain, like not like I'm dying pain, but like
Just
annoying,
Yeah, sharp little poking.
right. Then that kind of subsides a little bit. I'm like, oh, okay, this is getting better. And then all of a sudden, my foot just blows up. That was yesterday. And then today it was even worse.
Did you put ice on it?
Ooh,
Yeah.
was it a murder hornet?
I don't know.
Did you take Benadryl?
Yes.
Did you put
I took Benadryl yesterday, last Monday night. Tuesday morning, I overslept.
Oh yeah.
It knocked me the fuck out.
You know what helps? You put a little semen on there.
Well, that's
Clean it right
that
up.
was my next that was my go-to. But what about just plain rubbing alcohol?
You think so?
Yeah.
I can't
Can't
tell if you're
hurt.
messing with me. Cinnamon.
Rubbing alcohol can't
I'm
hurt.
serious.
Cinnamon was a joke, though, right?
Who said cinnamon?
Are you just trying to get me to put cinnamon? You said cinnamon.
No, I said
No,
semen.
he didn't. And I said
definitely-
that was my go-to.
I definitely said semen.
Yeah, he
Oh,
said
I thought you
semen.
said cinnamon.
I did not.
Imagine you put
Cinnamon on my
cinnamon on
foot.
it. Imagine.
That would have
you're
been
like,
great. Yeah,
You,
cinnamon.
you told me to
Cinnamon
put
will work.
cinnamon.
Let me
Little
tell you.
nutmeg.
Let me tell you where you two fucked up. You could have told me anything, and I would put it on my foot.
I was
right
I
now.
was going to until it
Fuck.
became a joke, and then you didn't understand it. I was gonna try to get you to do something like that.
You could have got me to
Okay.
put fucking. You could have got me to put cinnamon on my fucking foot. Just right.
Damn it! If I knew that you thought I said cinnamon, I would have ran with it. But I definitely
But I
said
put-
semen.
I had hydrocortisone cream.
Yeah.
I put that on. It didn't really do anything.
No.
It got worse.
I hate to tell you, but sometimes you need an antibiotic for them.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't know where
Watch
that
how
bee's
it-
been.
Yeah.
Now
no.
you've been with every bee that bee has been with.
That's right. There's some bees in this house.
You don't know.
Last episode. This is much to my chagrin. Everybody loved Cuddles more than me. Basically,
Who wouldn't? Cuddles is great.
they definitely. There was a couple of people that were like, "We missed Frank," but then there was a lot. It started gaining momentum. Like people were like, "You should replace Frank with Cuddles." So we're thinking about it.
Threaten me with a good time.
Give you more time to spend with your naked wife running all around the house.
Think
Yeah,
I'm
really.
enjoying wearing these clothes right now? I'm naked
As soon
below
as
the
the
waist,
podcast
baby.
is over. Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
No, I'm not. But
Yes, he is.
what about a fourth chair?
I don't know.
Is that worlds colliding?
I don't like sharing the spotlight with you two. I can't imagine sharing it with my wife.
Right.
And if she takes off, who needs me? You know what I'm saying?
You've got relationship Anthony. If you combine that with friend Anthony,
Worlds colliding.
it's worlds colliding. I don't know if
I
that'll
don't
work.
know, but
know. I don't know how that's gonna work.
I can genuinely see in the future, when we're doing more episodes, when we're able to do this a little bit more, I could see there being a female driven show with Janine and her. Because I don't know if you noticed, I don't know if you watched the episode, Frank, but there was a good, out of the hour that we did, there was a good 45-minute stretch where they just beat me to a pulp, the two of them.
I'm for that.
Yeah. Well, I think that's what most people really enjoyed.
Yeah, I think so
Fine
too.
with me.
We could talk about our Netflix porn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to get you and Kathy on board so you can school her on what's happening with
Come on,
most
Kathy.
females in the world.
So have we answered this question below?
Well, yes, but
It's gonna happen. I'm gone. All right.
I do want to talk to you after Friday's show, though.
Oh, have me do the live show and then shit can my ass.
Boy, you're really bored of education, huh? Hi, Anthony.
Are we bored?
Waiting till Friday.
boy.
Waiting till
Listen,
Friday.
Ginny,
Exactly.
the way the YouTube thing is going, I don't know if we can have you on the show either. We might have to.
It's true.
This might go back to just Anthony on air.
You know what you need to like edit and then just like the bleep in front of my face. Bleep.
I don't know if people are going to be able to see you. You might be scrambled out. You might
Right.
be all blurred out.
Half the show.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. We'll have to see what happens.
Is this gonna be the Anthony and Cuddles show?
Oh God, that would be. Great.
I want you two to watch
Careful.
you. I want you to watch you.
What?
You have to. The both
Oh,
of you
the,
have
the
to watch
show
you.
The show you.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you
I
wanted
thought
to
we
watch.
would watch ourselves. Like,
No.
okay, maybe not. My wife gave up after the first season.
Oh no. I'm gonna text her now and be like,
What is it
"You have
about?"
to watch season 2. I told you about. It's about a guy who becomes obsessed with certain women.
What does that mean?
He becomes a
Like
stalker.
he might stalk them a little bit.
Like
little
heavy
stalk
girls or
here.
like like
No,
Chinese
no.
girls?
No,
Certain
no,
women,
no. I
as
mean,
in
like,
as in a few specific women
right, that he likes.
that he So he's a stalker, but he's attractive, so it's okay. Is that what you're saying?
Basically.
I see.
Even though he's skinny for my taste, he
Mm-hmm.
is. There's something about him that
What
I'll
if
tell
this
you.
show? What if the main character of this show was an ugly guy? If it was Louis C.K., it was the main character of the show. Would you be okay with him stalking these women?
That's a bad example because there's something rapily cute about him.
Wow.
Really?
Wow. I thought Louis C.K. was the most unfuckable man on the planet.
Yeah, he didn't.
Nope.
Wow.
I can't think of another. Give me
Nope.
another example. Give me someone ugly.
There's something about him being so depressing that's so sexy.
You're fucking with us.
I'm not kidding you.
Wow.
Is it the balding red hair or is it the stomach sticking over his belt? What is it?
Oh. Did you ever watch his show on? I don't even know what was on. Was it on HBO? Was it
FX?
Comedy Central?
Yeah.
FX.
FX.
I don't know why. After that show, it was like, oh my god, he could get it.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. That's a surprising one for me, right?
I
That
just
is.
can't. I can't pinpoint your type. You don't. I don't know what it is. I don't think
You're
you
all
have a
over the
type.
map. You're
Nah.
all over the map.
Yeah, you are. You are all over the place.
Hey, good for you.
Like not to insult Frank's wife, but she basically looks like his past 5 girlfriends. Like
that is drastically incorrect.
If one of his ex-girlfriends killed somebody, his wife is getting called in for the lineup.
That is not even
That's how
close to
it is.
true.
It's so true. I know it's going to hurt her.
My
feelings, but it's
exes,
true.
My exes don't look anything like my wife.
They
and
look all like
I don't know where that came from.
everyone.
I don't know what any of his exes look like. So
Nothing like my wife.
You had one blonde like 30 years ago. I don't like everybody else has been a brunette, exactly like your wife.
Brunette means they look like my wife.
Yes.
It's just the hair.
Well, the same body type, slender
Not even-
brunette woman. What do you
All
want?
slender brunette women look the same.
there's some people who do have like a certain type. You're right. There is.
Type is
went-
one
Me.
thing, but they don't look anything like each other.
Dude, I went pumpkin picking over the weekend. We haven't even talked about that.
Where'd you even go?
I'm not telling you.
Ugh, tell me off air.
To a pumpkin patch.
I went pumpkin picking with new friends.
You son of a bitch.
Did you really?
I had a new friend date. We had a new friend date over the weekend.
Oh, that's it. I'm done. It's time to go.
Man, it's messed up.
But
Where'd
I
you
was
meet
looking...
him at the Home Depot? You guys were in the screws aisle and like, what do you think of this? I don't know. If this is the right size.
Made some dad jokes to each other.
Yep.
on the
Commented on each other's Crocs.
on the flag.
Right.
Hey, nice Crocs you got there.
Yeah, got them on
I
sale.
know, but I got bit by a bee. What? And then that's
No.
how it all started. Go ahead.
Yep.
What? Now I'm a little pissed. Go ahead.
One of the kids, I know. Well, I'm getting others now. Now I'm starting to build up the
Okay.
others.
My others are my neighbors, and we all hang out because they're nice people.
Nobody believes that.
Okay.
I was one of the kids on my son's flag football team was also on his baseball team. So they've been my wife and the mom, I don't know her name. They've been talking a lot, and the dad and everything. So, yeah, she was like, we're gonna go on a date. It was basically like setting
So
me
you-
up on a date. It was like,
You double dated with them against your will.
yeah, it was like, this is Gary. Gary does this for a living. I was like, hi, Gary, how are you?
Oh God, you probably were so happy to meet new people. Go ahead.
Was there any topic you could both hone in on and just, or was it like, hey, you like sports? No. You like this? No. And it was just struggling to.
I'm kidding. They're lovely people. I know their names.
Sure.
They're very, very nice. But it was, but we were there. We were pumpkin picking, and I look around, and first of all, I looked at him. He's wearing a t-shirt, shorts, a cap, white socks, and sneakers. And then I look at me, and I'm wearing t-shirt, shorts,
That's
cap,
the uniform.
white socks, and sneakers. I look over at the next schlep father. He's wearing this. I'm like, we all look the same. Like,
Once
we
you hit
all look exactly the same.
35 and up,
You
that's the
can't.
uniform.
You cannot pick us out of a lineup. It's
Oh,
like we all
God.
look the same.
Well, what are you going to wear? What else is there to wear for guys
But
our age?
it's not even that. It's not even the clothes. It's the expression on our face. Like we just want to be home, having a beer, naked. Yeah, we're just sitting there going, God, remember naked time? How great that was 8 years ago.
Good.
We're all wondering what happened to our lives in the last 8 years. That was the look on everybody's face.
You know where I was this weekend? Not at a pumpkin patch.
Yeah.
You were at a winery?
No, just wasn't at a pumpkin patch.
Oh,
just
he was at a
home?
winery with his
Yeah.
new friends. Okay. Or just naked on the couch
Oh.
with wife. Okay.
Oh no, I was getting a tonsillitis diagnosis.
Ugh.
It's horrible to have to meet new people at this age.
You don't have to.
Oh, my wife said I did.
Oh, then yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
Well,
It's just a lot of work. It's a lot of like.
It's
I
forced
don't know.
friendship.
It's not forced friendship. It's a lot of. I better not say this. Like, oh, I better
Or
not say that.
they
You
may
got to
not-
gauge their reaction to what you say.
Yes.
What's
shut up,
acceptable to say
Janine.
around.
Shut up, Janine.
Yeah. Like
Can I let them know who I really am?
I have
Right.
to downshift a lot. I have to really take it down a couple of gears.
Dial it back a bit.
A lot.
Yeah.
Do you really?
It's like a first date. When you go on a first date with a girl, you don't come out swinging with your whatever your nonsense is that you think. You be nice, you're talking, you hold back, you're true. You're putting on an appearance. And then after a few dates, this is my opinion on this. This is my opinion on that. You can't let it all out of the bag on the first date.
It's exactly like that. You can't let it all out on the first date.
Wow.
My wife is in
okay.
here monitoring the conversation right now.
Just what? Do they watch the show? Do they listen?
No, and in fact, my wife told them about it, which upset me because I'm like, this is my outlet to complain about these kinds of things. We can't have them watching my complaining about them.
Ew.
Yeah,
That's no good.
yeah,
Well, now you can't complain about them. They're
Oh,
great people, I'm
God.
sure.
they're wonderful.
So did you pick pumpkins with each other? And
I'm
We-
upset.
We
I'm a
picked
little upset.
I like that. I'll tell you what. The collateral benefit of this is Janine being jealous. I do enjoy that.
Yeah,
I'm enjoying
I
that quite
am.
a bit.
I
you
am.
Janine has friends other than us,
But she
other
doesn't
than our
like
core
them.
group. Oh,
They-
all right.
and it's falling apart as we speak. Whereas me and Gary and let's just call her Carolyn, we're it
Is his
it's
real
a
name Gary? You just
burgeoning
let out his real
friendship.
name.
No, I know their real. I don't want to say their real names. I don't
There.
think
No,
it's
that's fine.
up my place to start spreading their business around the internet.
Start spreading the news.
But I will say, okay, it's going a little too fast for me because there's already talk about us going out without the kids. And now I'm like, well,
Okay,
Oh
bye.
boy.
what's the
I gotta
point
go.
of that?
Oh boy.
I gotta go.
This is you're gonna be swinging by the end of the month. That's it.
I'm looking for upside down pineapples.
It's over,
You know
pal.
what? Are you gonna go? If you go to Patchogue, then it's just over.
I'll tell you what. We were gonna go to Patchogue and we were gonna invite you and Guy.
All right.
I
No,
feel good
we
about that.
weren't.
That's
You can't
great.
get in on our new thing.
Then I'm
You're
really gonna have
part
to
of the
hold my
old
tongue.
friends. These are new friends. They're nice people.
Bullshit. They like you guys?
We did have that moment. Yeah, which is also why I have a bad
Oh,
opinion
it's
of them.
it's late. Go ahead.
We got to go. I know. We did have that moment where we were like, should we invite the old friends? We just casually mention it.
It's another
And we
worlds collide.
decided, what?
It's another worlds collide situation.
Well, we decided if we were going to, we were going to do it last minute so that none of you people would show up. And then we decided
You
even
people.
against that because we're like, they're all clearly losers with nothing to do. So if they're going to wind up coming, and then it's going to be a whole, it's going to be a whole to do.
Logic is sound.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
But what was weird was, and my wife starts rattling off. There was like a ton of famous people there at this place.
The
I
pumpkin
hope you
thing?
didn't go to. I hope you didn't go to Hanks. Because if you went to Hanks, and
we wouldn't have
fucking
done that.
Alec Baldwin, okay, because okay.
I
Wrong
said,
with
Did
Hanks.
you go there?
Yeah, and that's where we went.
What the hell's wrong with Hanks?
She wants to go. She's jealous.
I
can
wanted
still
to go
go.
there because Alec Baldwin was there on Sunday.
Yeah.
Did you
See Alec
actually go
Baldwin?
there? Did you go there?
Alec
Oh.
Baldwin, the guy,
Who else?
the guy who the play-by-play guy for the Islanders is who I saw. That I was like, oh, I'm gonna say hi to him if I get the chance, but we never really had that chance. Sydney Esiason, Boomer Esiason's daughter,
Nice.
Matt Martin's wife. It was like, yeah, they were both Islander people. That was kind of weird that they were both there.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Must be nice, right, Frank?
Must be nice to, be invited to stuff. And go
Yeah,
out and
exactly.
Be with your friends. It's wonderful.
It's really, really, it's a strange thing because we've also been on things where like other friends of ours have invited their other friends. And when they walk in, I go, oh, look at these fucking people. Now I got to watch what I say.
Oh no, not at all.
Frank gets mad because he likes to make racially insensitive jokes all the time. And then he can't do that.
Can't do it. You're a dick.
It's a whole thing.
I like to call you a dick a lot. I could still do that
Yeah, that's
in
true.
front of everybody.
That's true.
Again, if we had a sign or some signal to let us know when Janine has to go, I wish we had some kind of not a subtle thing. Wasn't
If
so obvious.
relationship George walks through that door, what was the
He
other
will
George?
kill independent George.
Independent George.
Oh my god. I'm sure these are Seinfeld references that I do not get.
There.
How are you on this show without knowing Seinfeld? Watch Seinfeld. It comes out October 1st, Friday. It comes back. It goes to Netflix, commercial free.
I'm sure it doesn't need any help.
No, no, not for them. For you. I want you to watch it
Oh.
to be able
Listen,
to
I've
get
probably
in on
seen-
this.
I've probably seen every episode, but pay attention and like, it's a different story. I know.
It's the greatest show ever.
All right, don't forget live podcast Friday at 9:00 right here on these channels. We're gonna watch The Many Saints of Newark.
Are you with us?
Along-
Oh, she's gone. I was going to ask Janine if she's doing it with us.
By the way, we're not streaming the movie. That would
No.
be illegal.
No, you're going to be looking at us.
You're just gonna see us. We're gonna be watching the movie, but hopefully you're gonna be watching the movie as well.
Yes, it's on HBO Max, I believe.
Right. So we want to be on your second screen, your iPad, your computer, your phone, whatever.
Yeah, we're going to watch along with you guys.
Right.
You'll be looking at us. We'll be looking at the movie. That you can't see the movie while we're watching it.
Right.
But
Which,
you can
by
watch
the
it
way,
on your own thing.
Frank, we need to really test this stuff out tomorrow.
Yeah. No, I predict this is not going to work, but we're going to give it a shot.
No, we'll do it. I've done it before. I just haven't done it in this current configuration. So we got to
And
test it out.
I will be doing it from my bedroom, which is where my TV with
Yeah,
HBO
I'm
Max
real
is.
uncomfortable with that, especially with how much your wife walks around naked.
Hey, tune
Remember?
in. You might catch a glimpse.
There was a whole card. Remember?
I see that. Yeah, it's missing an apostrophe, but just saying. Just saying. You might get a glimpse. Probably not. Perfect.
Now, are you happy now, Mr. Apostrophe?
I love it. That's how I'm going to spell my name from now on.
So join us for that. 9:00 right here on this
Eastern.
channel.
9:00 Eastern time.
Eastern. However you, well, actually, it's really going to be on Facebook and YouTube. I don't know if it's going to be anywhere else just yet. I don't know if we're going to have an audio only version going out anywhere.
Ooh, that'd be weird.
We will upload the audio afterwards, but as far as the live goes, I don't know how we're going to, maybe Twitter. I don't know. A lot of people are doing those rooms now, so maybe Twitter. I don't know.
So this is going to be our first watch of this movie. We're not watching it beforehand. It's our live reaction to the movie for the first time. And we're going to be talking. So if you don't like talking during a movie, we will be talking every now and then.
I did have a thought of watching the movie just before we go on together.
Why would you do that?
Just so I could get it all, so I can
get your thoughts composed about it.
Yeah. But I'm not going to do it.
No, we want to see the genuine first live reaction, because that's there's all these on YouTube. There's all these reaction videos, people listening to something for the first time or watching something for the first time. Those are the ones. Those are the interesting ones. If you're into those kinds of videos, reaction videos, then you want to see the genuine first reaction. You don't want to see it. I've already watched it, so you lose some of that mystique over it.
Right. You did send me, which almost ended our 30-year friendship, a poor review of the.
Then I didn't send it to you, but I saw a positive one as well.
All right, good. I'm good.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people are being misled into that this is a Tony Soprano story, and it's really not. It's about Dickie Moltisanti. Yeah. It's about Christopher's father, who is Tony's
uncle,
protege,
cousin,
idol, right? Yeah, he idolized it. Yeah, he was like the guy who influenced Tony Soprano.
Right.
So keep that in mind.
I'm not expecting a lot of Tony Soprano because it's not about him.
Correct.
It's not an origin. I guess it's an origin, but it's not an origin story.
Yeah, like he's in it, but Dickie Moltisanti is the main character. So I feel like if anybody's panning it, they're panning it because it's not fucking a Tony Soprano story.
Right. It's gonna be like a Goodfellas, but without the it's just gonna be a mob movie, and Tony Soprano as a young person's in it.
Right.
That's all it is.
Right. So that is Friday night at 9 right here on YouTube or Facebook. We're flashing some merch on the screen. Don't forget to grab some merch. Fall's coming up. Hoodie season, sweatshirts. We got a lot of great designs for you, from the long pumps only to the gray. I love this one, the dark heather gray.
That is nice.
Hoodie. Yes.
That looks fantastic.
Super, super nice and comfy. And it's got, of course, our show logo up on the back, but of course, everybody loves that Mike logo. So that's available to you. And our latest in the mug section there, we've got the Anthony on Air mug with just a solo microphone now. And of course, if you like to take your
that's a good one.
Jumpstart Coffee Company on the road with you, we've got the steel tumbler, which will keep it nice and warm and or cold, whichever you prefer.
Very nice.
The 20-ounce stainless steel tumbler, again, logo on the back, and the microphone, nice and big, solo up on the front of the tumbler. Any last thoughts there, Frankie C?
It's a beautiful thing. Get a look at it. Go shop around and get your Jumpstart coffee, baby. Got mine. It's delish.
That's
and
right.
It's a great cause. Great
Link
cause.
in the description below, whether you buy the Jumpstart coffee and you save yourself 15% off by using the promo code AOA15, or you grab some merch. Link also in the description below. You're going to support the podcast, and we truly do appreciate that. Thank you so much. We'll see you guys live Friday night right here, 9 o'clock.
Be there.